What's up? It's Lords of Apathy. We are your host, Memo, and Uncle Seti Bear. Uncle, what are we talking about today as we chew into the mic?
Oh, shit. So we're doing Jussie Smollett today.
Mm-hmm.
Jussie Smollett, dog.
All right, we shouldn't eat on air.
No. It's delicious, though.
It's delicious.
Especially after that beer.
So, yeah. Or that beer and puff, yeah. So Jussie Smollett. As of this week, Jussie got off on charges. What we were just conversating was, did he get off the charges? Were the charges drop, or was the record sealed?
From the article that I read,
Right.
the charges were dropped,
Make sure you're talking to Mike.
but he has to pay $130,000 for man work. Not man work, but police work, police hours that was put in.
Right.
Which kind of makes no sense because if the charges are dropped, then he shouldn't be charged anything. So maybe it was sealed.
It seems like, yeah, it seems like it was more sealed than anything. The crazy thing is we know for the most part this was staged. People are questioning, well, maybe the prosecution was wrong, maybe the police were wrong. Maybe this is why it's going in this direction.
Okay, that's interesting.
I don't know if people are saying that because they want to believe him and want to support him, or what the deal is.
Yeah, but look, my opinion, this is easy. If you wanted to find out the people that did this to him and do all of this, it should be easy for him to give up his phone. This was a crime. Like, you can't be like, oh, I don't want to give up my phone because of my privacy. This
Right.
is the police department. If they do something in regards to your privacy, sue them. But give up your phone so you can get this crime that happened to you that you were devastated about. Try to be the fucking gay Tupac. Give it up so you can get this resolved and find out the people who did it. Nothing adds up. Nothing adds up. My question is, does the punishment fit the crime? I think, yeah, you know what? I don't want this motherfucker in the prisons. Just another human being in the goddamn prisons, off of taxpayers' money. $130,000, yeah, charge him. He doesn't get to keep that bail money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, or the bond or whatever it was, he forfeits that over as well. Call it a day.
It looks like this prosecutor's really getting the limelight, for better or for worse, right now. Kim Fox.
Because they decided to drop it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a deal, really. You're gonna drop the charges, but he's still gonna pay. It's a deal. And at the end of the day, hey man, I guess he's still not admitting. He's still denying that he had parts of it. But bro, all points lead towards that you're guilty, unless you choose to tell the truth or give up your phone, which is too late probably now. But anyways,
Well, it looks like
it was real sketchy that he didn't want to.
It looks like he's not gonna. Jussie Smollett loses NAACP award, skips out an award dinner.
I didn't know
Jussie Smollett skips Image Awards, loses in bid for supporting actor honors.
Yeah, come on, dude. That's his career. His career is gonna go down the toilet.
You think for good?
Or
is this one of the things
he wasn't
back from?
He wasn't one of the biggest actors out there. He got his break off of. Actually, I thought
I never heard of the name until this.
To tell you the truth, he was on a show with like 5 other siblings back in the day. I forget the name of it, but that was funny thing is I only heard of him for Empire, but he was on TV as a kid actor,
right,
with his sisters. I forgot the name of the show, but his career was really nothing until Empire. So now is it destroying his career? Yeah, he probably won't get a lot of other opportunities, but that's on him. There are people that don't do anything that try to, stay in the acting business and don't get any opportunities. So, like, I don't care if it ruins his career or not. And he's fairly talented. Apparently, the guy can sing.
Mm.
He's on Empire, so I guess acting is in there as well.
I want to play devil's advocate with this, but I'm just kind of lost where I can bring it, because I mean, yeah, I want some more Cheez-Its too. I want to wrap this conversation up. But I mean, I am kind of apathetic about it. I don't care. I don't care at this point. I'm not
Yeah.
like enraged. I do feel like I do feel like you know I think the biggest punishment could be his career being hurt. I don't care if it happens or not, but I mean the idea of all this happening was ridiculous. At the end of the day, I think he looks like an asshole.
Yeah, and it was self-induced.
It was self-induced for sure. Just the
Yeah.
scheming part when black folks and gay folks do get targeted this day and age, and this already person in a position of power did this to
Power,
further not power but privilege. He's in a good position.
influence, maybe.
Yeah, that did this to hire his clout, and it was just kind of like, what's going to happen to those two other dudes, the Nigerian dudes? It doesn't seem like anyone's talking about them.
Well, I mean, with them, what should happen? They didn't really do anything.
Yeah.
They just got paid to be part of.
I think that was a big thing about
Right.
it too. Like the receipts were written out.
Not receipts. He wrote them a check,
We wrote him a check.
but he wrote them a check for like personal fitness,
Training and
personal
stuff.
training. But
That was funny. Somebody had mentioned that's weird that federal charges didn't get stuck because something like that could have been like considered like mail fraud or some shit like that, or wire fraud.
yeah, I'm not too sure how that didn't go down. But I mean, I can't see other than the Africans. Like, there was no. If it was all a setup, if it was
Yeah.
all an act, then what are you arresting these Africans for or these
Right.
Nigerians for? It's
Yeah,
like,
they weren't the ones that committed a crime. Well, there could
No.
be some kind
they didn't commit a crime.
Yeah.
Jussie, after he paid those guys to do it to him,
Yeah.
then he reported it as a crime. So that's a false report,
Right.
filing a false report. But those guys, they were acting, if anything.
What's the apathetic takeaway? I don't have one.
My apathetic takeaway. Well, before I have my apathetic takeaway, I had one question that I didn't want to ask you. I just wanted to put out there in regards to Jussie Smollett doing this type of shit. For some reason, I can't call him by just one name. I got to call him by his government, his first and last. With Jussie Smollett, like, what are you doing?
Huh?
It's a lot of crinkling and
It's a
stuff.
lot of crinkling. I just want to say I got snacks. Let's wrap up Jussie Smollett.
All right, dude. Who
So-
should be more embarrassed, the black community or the gay community?
Ooh, man, that's a good question. However, I can't speak for either.
Oh, come on. Just because you're not black and
Or gay.
Yes, that too. You can't speak. You can have an opinion, right?
Yeah, I can have an opinion. You know what? I don't know. I don't know who
Yeah.
should. Maybe. You know what?
I think
Neither.
neither
The people of Chicago. The people in Chicago
should
should.
be embarrassed. That's the question.
Oh, not embarrassed, ashamed.
Who
Or-
should be?
or-
What do you
or-
think?
or
Who should be
angry.
responsible? Or
I-
who should feel like they're responsible for? Like, oh,
I'm
that's
sorry,
one of our guys.
I misinterpreted the question. Okay. But the people that should have the most anger towards him, I would say, would be the people of Chicago. That maybe somebody was dialing 911 at the same time as him in fucking dire need and didn't get it.
Good point. Good point. Even though it was, what was it? It was a polar vortex. There weren't too many people outside. If they were, they were probably already dead.
Crime doesn't happen inside.
It does, but
Yeah. It was freezing.
good point.
Yeah.
Good point. But yeah. So my apathetic takeaway from that is like, Jussie, you fucked up, bro, and 130,000. Yeah, I think he was netting $2 million a year.
Mhm.
But I think the punishment fits the crime. He doesn't need to
For
be
sure.
spending time in the
No
in
way.
the jail cells.
I agree. No way. You
Yeah.
don't need to go to jail.
Yeah.
All right, man. Hopefully you learned something from it yourself, Jussie. Hope you can make a comeback.
Yeah. Hopefully you can act again one day. Lords of Avenue.
We got snacks. Hit that subscribe button.
Yes,
Like.
and the like.